Oh, hello. Got a good, lot of things to talk about. So we're going to discuss what's going on over here, the crazy shenanigans over at Anubit, and things are going good. Things are going better. Last week was rough. Um, let's see. Let's start off with the first things first. Omar is back in the house. He was out for the better part of last week. The snake, he's he, you're killing me, and he's gone. Yeah, he was pretty down and out, so I don't know who got him, but they got him good. So, truth be told, pretty much, the dev team fell like dominoes. So, which was funny because, like, even Adrian, I don't think they were around. Dude, did you guys even see each other in person, bro? They weren't even in person. Separate sources. The Rona was attacking from multiple directions. He finally did test positive and he was full on Ronarific. The good news, okay, not good news. The great news is the dev team is back in action. They're working at it. They've been lighting fires all morning. Finally. Back up to speed. True. I mean, it took them down. The days that they're out entirely, obviously they're not doing much. They're in bed, sending a message here and saying, "I'm miserable. Bring me stuff," right? But when they were here, they were less productive than one would hope. Tanya, ooh, it's revealing that she's actually an alien.
I was gonna say Two-Face, like in Batman.
Here, I'll scoot over. Yeah, no, I think once you get... Why does it look so... It's because of how it hits your skin? What the hell? Wait, hold on. Is it this one? No, it's that one. Take that one and steer it away. Just rotate it. We have...
I kind of like the look.
Yeah, no, it...
That's better.
That's a little better. It's really hot, and it still is creating, like... hot spots on you. Here, let's rotate it just a smidge more.
So, the reason why I'm here is because Angelina is sick.
Yeah, so that's the follow-up is Angelina decided that I want a vacation too. So
she's actually sick. I was just with her.
She sounded... Wait.
Yeah. We went thrift shopping. We had a fun weekend.
We had so much fun. Wait, so you guys went thrift shopping this weekend?
Yeah.
And now she's sick. And now you're sitting next to me. Can I get a vacation too?
I want a vacation. I want to get sick so bad. So bad.
Spit in my mouth. So hopefully you guys, I mean, if you want to get sick, I hope you get sick. I hope you don't get sick because you're now within proximity and we've been working together all day. But yeah, so Angelina's out, dev team's back, and I'm sure after it's uncycling through all of us, right, then whoever's left alive will carry the torch.
Well, I'm immune. I have an insane immune system, unfortunately.
Yeah, you get no days off.
Yeah.
Who wants to spend days off miserable with, congested, in bed?
Watching movies, having snacks and hot Cheetos. I don't know who would want to do that. Not me.
I'm not sure how to respond to this. Okay, so this is a lively stream. So living the life. Let's talk about going, like... It is not an afterthought for us. We are full-time. All we think about is how we're going to make the coin better. Oh, it is our baby. Our baby is in a good place, also not exactly where we want it to be. Am I disappointed by anything? Not at all.
You're never disappointed.
No, because... No, it's not that I'm not disappointed. It's that I have my projection charts, and it shows pretty much. I've shown how things are going to play out over the next 18 months.
Yeah.
And this is all perfect. It's going great.
That was really insightful. I really liked that chart that you showed me.
Yeah, I was like...
'Cause you're a total numbers guy, and I'm not.
Like, you got to understand, this is all these numbers. Once you look at it at that along the line before our growth curve really kicks in, it's all kind of trivial numbers anyway. You know, whether we go to... oh, okay, we're at $5 again, we're 6, 10, whatever. It's all trivial compared to what's to come. You're going to see our growth cycle work a little more organically. Things you're hearing a lot in the news are upcoming. Obviously you've been hearing about inflation. As soon as bubbles start popping, the word of the day is going to be bubble and burst and all that kind of stuff. You're gonna hear a lot of that stuff. With bubbles popping. Our coin, I'm really happy, is not a bubble. So we're not building bubble. We're not doing this whole boom and bust, the pump and dump cycle that other coins. It's kind of just like, this. We're going to get a little more traction coming up very soon with a lot of the things we have in motion. That's great.
We're continuing with influencer marketing. Angelina and I are pushing pretty hard.
Yeah, so they're... BTC and took a little hit today. Yeah, everything's kind of down. I noticed that BNB was down to like 265, and the high, I think it was sitting around 320 recently, within the month, and now it's down to 265. Stuff's gonna go up and down. Up and down. Yeah, it's the nature of the beast. But what I don't want to do is build our coin like a bubble. You guys, that's a problem. Growth has to be based on what real market conditions, what's happening. And so as demand of our coin goes up, you're going to see our price go way the fuck up. It's going to explode. So the question is, what's going to create demand? We're doing a lot of things right now, marketing that's going to create some demand. It's going to build traction. It's a bit of a process to get these videos going for influencers as strong as we because things just take a little time. The big thing that's going to be, and this was what I was trying to explain to some people that didn't really get it, as we roll out locations. Aside from all other marketing efforts, all that being true, we're doing radio ads. We're gonna do advertising like that'll make your head spin. But as we onboard locations, restaurant chains, any location, those locations become advertising for us with wall stickers, things like that, which breeds more owners want to receive that as they see those locations, and more holders start coming on board. So because it becomes its own source of advertising. And I was told I need to use my hands more. I just realized I'm using my hands today. So it's not because I was told to, because if people tell me to do things, I really don't want to do them. I'm kind of rebellious. I never got past that, I guess. But anyway, so the way this is going to work is locations are going to bring on more holders, which is going to raise the price, which is going to catch more attention and bring on more locations, and it's going to be very synergistic. So until that synergy really starts coming on board, you're going to see slow growth. It's going to be slow growth. It's going to be, even for me, I consider going $10, $20 an hour slow growth. Once those locations start coming on board, growth is going to start to accelerate, and the more it grows, the more it will accelerate. So the growth chart actually goes more that exponential, where growth yields more growth, and it's going to blow up very quick. So everything we're doing right now is laying the seeds and the foundation so that can happen in a way that we don't
It's like
hit a wall.
Yeah, it's like a snowball effect. Right now, we're building the mountain, and then we're gonna release the snowball. And it's gonna be a giant snowman.
Release the Kraken.
Release the Gakken.
So the Gakken. So that's what's happening behind the scenes. I don't know if you can hear Discord in the background.
Probably.
Yeah, the dev team is very active. They are hitting the ground running today. This week is going to be a big week. If they're working on right now, actually, they paused on. There's a Lola issue going on, so they're troubleshooting a Lola issue that's happening behind the scenes. And as soon as that Lola issue's fixed, I was hoping it would be fixed by noon, but it's already
Lola's
1
sick
o'clock.
too. Everybody's sick.
Yeah, Lola got the Rona.
Yeah.
So they're having easy stuff for them, but they're going to get that. Then they're going to get right back to the GAN and pick up where they left off. It is when you're in the zone, like that's a basketball
Auto
term.
zone.
No, not auto zone. When what is Theo's expression about flying with turkeys?
How can I soar with eagles when I fly with turkeys? I'm always the turkey.
Always a turkey. So when you're in your groove, like they have been actually, it's easier to maintain. O'Reilly's.
O'Reilly's. Auto park.
You know, we'll get all right. We got to loop back to that because we do need our own jingle.
Yeah.
And I know that as soon as Fashawn was saying some things, we need our own.
Anubit.
Like badly, but they're right now. They're kind of getting back. The dev team is getting back into the groove. So they're gonna get up to speed really quick, but it is a little bit. They were down for a better part of a week, which is a long time to have your entire dev team sick. So anyway, they are. I can hear them kind of getting up to speed, but I assume that they both have probably COVID brains. I
don't know.
It affects your speech. It affects some people just feel kind of like disconnected or discombobulated, something. I don't know.
But at least this week they have a fire lit under their ass. They're ready to go.
Oh yeah, no, we basically what we've done is we've informed them that the beatings will continue until morale improves. But in morale, he's able to come on and put on a show. Obviously, he's charged up and ready to go.
I told him it puts the lotion on the skin.
or it gets the hose again.
You hear that? It puts the lotion on the skin.
Fried potatoes.
What?
Dude, you do that way too well. So let's COVID fog really mess with your head. Hey, you know what? My sister, I saw her this weekend, and she had Rona about 3 weeks ago. And she was just, some of her speech was like, I was like, yeah, you're a really smart person, but you don't sound very smart right now, because she's like, she just have to stop, kind of reset, and say, COVID brain. And yeah, it messes with your head a little bit. So
First time I had it was worse. This
oh, dude, you were out for like
a piece of cake.
Yeah.
He was the amount that you were out this time. That's when you're literally in the ER. Like he was. They admitted his ass because I like the O2 levels. You were scary low. You
looked like The Walking Dead.
Well, when I got back, I was all.
How much weight did you lose?
20.
20 pounds.
Oh, that's not too bad. You looked like a goddamn skeleton, though. You're like all frail, like we're picking them up, putting,
Yeah.
You could not put up a fight, dude. You could barely talk. Remember your voice?
I could barely walk.
I'm feeling better.
Seriously. Verbatim.
Yeah. You're like, dude, you don't sound better.
I'm 100% better now.
Dude, yeah, you'll
You
be
sound
working
better.
out, riding your bike.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride my bike today. I'm probably gonna hit the gym today.
Dude, do you still have any stuff in your lungs or anything, or you feel good?
Just little tiny bit of nothing.
Well,
No big deal.
yeah, I mean,
Fauci didn't get me this time.
Fauci got me. You know who's gonna get you is the state of California. So I don't know if you guys know this. I won't do too much politics. Okay, I don't want to make it political, but California, we're going to be working with some restaurant chains upcoming with our ecosystem. We already have them agreeing on board, and I'm really like, so how many locations? In case you don't know and you don't live in the California area, or you don't care about California, which fine, whatever.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, no blame whatsoever. There was some legislation passed on Labor Day. At the end of the day, I don't know how They found time to make it to.
Snuck it in.
They snuck it in. They snuck it in. And it might be detrimental to some of our restaurant owner friends that have, chains, whether they're franchisors or franchisees. I don't know how it's going to affect people, but it has the chance, like employees, it sounds good because chance to raise the minimum wage to $22 an hour. Wow, sounds great. And then, but until you go buy a cheeseburger and holy crap. So I don't know how it's going to play out because food costs seem like, what are we paying at Chipotle for a burrito right now? What's the most you've paid for one burrito in California?
I paid $16 for a burrito.
$16 for a burrito.
Yeah.
Dang, that better be. So, and that's at $15 an hour.
Yeah.
When it goes up to, if it goes up to 22, like they're saying by January, that's $7 an hour more. I mean, you're gonna
raise prices about 20%.
Dude, well, no, the most of the cost isn't on the food cost; it's on the labor cost, and that's like almost
Just pass on
from
to the customer.
15 up to 22, $7. $7 is nearly half of 15, so that should be a 50% labor cost increase. And then if you consider the fact that, as for a normal employee, your costs aren't just what you pay them; you got to pay all these extra things as the employer. So it's even higher. So yeah.
So long story short,
Wow.
I'm moving. Does anyone have any
Any states that you guys would recommend?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Actually, they say it's gonna. Restaurant owners are gonna rely more on automation, so they will move a lot more.
So the jobs just basically
Yeah.
get canned.
Yeah.
We're gonna do something for you as an employee. You're gonna lose your job.
You can buy a burger flipping robot for $100,000. I mean, that's 2 employees.
Houston.
We have
They don't want us. Texans don't want
Yeah,
Californians.
because we're Californians.
Yeah,
We're a little
they're gonna
more.
be so mad.
We're not liberal, but we're probably compared to Texans, we are, right?
Yeah, they don't.
Not anymore.
No.
Not than Austin. Austin's the liberal area.
Is it Austin?
And
It's
yeah.
because all the California people moved over there and then tried to turn it into California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys like homeless? You're gonna love California.
We've got plenty.
We got it in droves.
I got old crackhead Johnny over here with me.
Just,
They want y'all just don't bring California to Texas.
you know what
That's the
I?
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People from California bring their ideology, the way they want it to be just like California wherever they move. They don't get it.
Well, there are some things that are pretty cool about California. I like our Mexican food better than
Oh,
I
Texas.
got
yeah.
the best Mexican
We've
food.
got really
Way better than that Tex-Mex garbage.
Yeah, what is
With
Tex-Mex
it's
even?
basically any Mexican food, they just add corn.
add corn,
Yeah,
corn,
just add
and then it's all the other meats are garbage compared to brisket.
Oh yeah.
But they have
We
great
try
barbecue.
tip here and we think it's fantastic.
Those are fighting words. I knew it. Come on, bring it. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, we're talking a little crap. I actually, Texas is a place that we've been eyeballing.
I like the weather. I like the humidity.
I hate to see you guys are lizards though.
I love it.
I don't like
I just
humidity.
heard that they have big roach there. So I don't want to.
Oh yeah, big cockroaches. These guys, oh my gosh, there was one time, all right, we had a roach in the bathroom and I grabbed the roach. And both of these two tore ass out of the office. They just boom hit the ground running because they knew it was going to happen. And I chased them for like 20 minutes.
Which
through
I've
the
never
park.
seen you run that much. I
Yeah,
didn't know you
with a
could.
roach, just chasing them down with a roach, and like they're tearing ass through the parking lot. I had you at the very far corner
Yeah.
of the parking lot area,
They're
and
so scary.
They're disgusting.
it wasn't even big. It was probably like the size of my thumb.
Doesn't matter.
But
Doesn't matter.
yeah, I mean it wasn't. I've seen bigger. I've seen
Hi,
where
Red
they're
Rebel.
huge.
Yeah, that's the only one to know.
So back to non-roach. So yeah, California's got some interesting things. We've been talking, in the office, we try to not do religion so much. We'll do politics only as it relates to business. Well, we try to. Like, how is this going to affect our ability to operate? How is it going to affect, our coin? We do want to stay in the loop on regulation, on certain things that can affect, especially our our venues with our ecosystem, we care how they're affected. So I want to make sure that we stay, how should I say? We stay ahead of things and not kind of behind things. This kind of took me by surprise. I guess it was passed last week, but then signed yesterday, and I'm not surprised that California is instituting the highest wages. You know, they think that the way to fight inflation with high prices is to raise wages so people have more money to pay those high prices, but then they make the prices even higher, so they're always
But they've seen it
chasing the
happen
losing thing.
over and over and over again, which is what I don't understand.
Yeah. The reality is, when I first started working, I was making $4.25, and all my costs were down here. So I was at the same position. And as income goes up and cost goes up, it's like, yeah. I guess the question is, does cost go up and then income has to come up, or does raising income raise cost? Who knows? Who knows? For smarter people than us, right? I'm not a world-renowned economist, but it seems to me that California has a plan, and we'll have to see whether it's good for our citizenry and our restaurant owners. In the meantime, starting firefighter pay. Holy shit! That's you're in Texas, right?
What?
So firefighter pay is $10 an hour.
What?
Are we understanding that correctly? Am I reading that wrong?
Is there an extra zero at the end of that?
That's Louisiana. So in Louisiana, a firefighter makes $10 per hour. Is that's what you're saying?
Is that minimum wage?
Yeah. No, federal minimum wage is still like 7, I think.
Oh, okay.
So California is like double the.
Jesus.
Fuck. So to give you a matter of comparison, if that firefighter was to quit their firefighting risk-taking job, they could literally get a job here at McDonald's going dunk, dunk, dump, dunk, dunk, dump with fries, and make.
It takes a little bit more multitasking. There's other things going on. You gotta put the mustard and mayo and like other things.
And you gotta put my fillet of fish on wrong. So you get my fillet of fish and you put the cheese.
You do it offset.
Offset the cheese.
And then
put
the cheese
bread
on the other side offset.
And then squirt the sauce off to the edge so I don't get a full fillet
It needs
of fish.
to look like a Jenga. That's how they know that they've done it right, where the buns are centered, but everything else is poking out the sides.
Are you guys done?
Yeah, I guess. Are we done? Are we done? I don't know if we're done. We could still go on and on. I got in and over. It's like, I'm fired up. You don't believe what California did, damn it!
Not the fillet of fish.
Not my
God
fillet of
forbid.
fish. You're telling me the guy that's messing up my fillet of fish is making $22 an hour? Are you kidding me?
Matt says employees will definitely be replaced by automation a lot sooner than we expected.
Yes.
Good time to get in the robot business.
Yeah. Automation, robotics, all that stuff. Big time. Big time.
Yep. So, my sister she drove through, she went to Disneyland. Disneyland apparently they retired their Fast Pass system.
Oh.
And now they have a Genie system. So the Genie. And she says, best thing ever. You pay like an extra, okay, I'm going to give you the 411. You pay an extra $20 a ticket. But Fast Pass, you're like, okay, well, I don't have to wait in the 2-hour line. I can wait in the 40-minute line, right?
Yeah.
It's still a crazy line. The Genie, she says they're waiting like usually about 5 minutes. On a Labor Day weekend with the Genie system, she says it's badass. You're able to, all right, for extra $20 a ticket, you use an app on your phone and you schedule your time at each ride and you just walk right up. So they're using, to get everything kind of scheduled so people are more efficient, they're doing it all app based. And so kudos to Disneyland, they are using technology to improve people's lives. So I thought that was pretty cool on a techie front. When she said they're not doing fast pass anymore, I was like, oh, that sucks. She's all, no, way better, because I was worried. I was like, number one, I said, sis, you're going to on a Labor Day weekend when it's going to be like a train wreck of lines.
Hot too.
What are you fucking thinking? And she's like, yeah, it'll be all right. And then I said, number two, like it was literally. What was it this weekend?
It was like 100. At least here it was 106, 108.
Yeah, it was hot. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a dry heat, compared to the humid places, but
It still sucks.
It's still pretty damn hot. And I guess in Anaheim, where Disneyland is down in Southern California, it was like $1.06. So for those of you who aren't in the Fahrenheit system, type in your
112 right now. Oh, that sucks. Is that Justin?
Yeah, I think that's Justin.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, no, that's pretty rough, bro. Yeah, supposedly tomorrow is going to be like a. Oh, did you see the weather tomorrow here? $1.15. Look at it.
No. No, today.
Today $1.14. 114 degrees. So we could literally go cook on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I will.
So it's not about in the heat, but we are in a love bug season. What
What's
the
a love
fuck
bug?
is a love bug season?
Is that like cuddling?
Secret
Or are they like-
lovers. What is? You're gonna have to really break that down.
Yeah, what's a love bug? Are those like June bugs? Google them.
Che Google.
Just Google it.
She is Googling.
I'm Googling it.
Are those the potato bugs? Worst insect ever. Why would they call it, if it's a really bad insect, calling it
They're
a...
ugly. They don't look like love bugs. They don't look lovely
That's
at
not,
all.
that doesn't look awful.
They look terrifying.
What makes them so bad? Do they smell? Do they give off like scents?
Those are nasty.
If that was chasing Omar, let me first tell you, when Omar is chased by a cockroach, he screams like a little fucking sissy girl. Like he...
45 Celsius, yeah.
45 degrees. Yeah, no, that's yeah, it's hot. It gets a little on the hottest side.
It is very hot.
Yeah, so supposedly after this we're gonna have like this, and then it's gonna start to finally decline into humane levels.
What's up?
She's
I'm alive.
Yeah.
Sort
No,
of.
we have behind the scenes, we're privileged with Tanya's presence on a day-to-day basis.
Yes, you are.
On camera, she likes to deprive you guys. She says if I go on camera too much, they'll stop wanting me. And her whole existence is about being wanted by people
I
that
am
she
a
doesn't know.
hologram. I'm not actually here.
I put my hand through you.
No, that's not true. I'm just camera shy. I'm replacing Angelina today, so Angelina will be back tomorrow. Hopefully.
Are you really camera shy? I think
Yes.
you have anxiety getting on camera. She does. She's got a little anxiety. She gets nervous about coming. Once she's on camera, you don't have any anxiety once you're on camera.
Eh.
Supposedly,
move on.
when she was younger, she used to love being on camera all the time.
Who said that?
I mean, I talk to sources. I know these things. I know people. I know people who know people.
Are you talking to my mom again?
No, I'm not talking to her.
That's just weird.
So let's talk about what you can expect from us this week, what we're doing to make sure those of you who are holders of our coin are in a good position and should be happy to be holders. Who's buying, who's selling. We're working on bringing in more buyers and more holders. We're spending money to do so. Some of those efforts are falling flat. Some of them are just getting started. So we're evaluating what's working. No big money's been spent so far, only because I have them on hold until I don't want to waste there's two philosophies. There's spend money now and spend money when the GAN comes out. We're starting to spend with some of the...
You're holding us back.
We're spending with some of the weaker sources.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now. With some of the ones that are like guaranteed home runs, I'm holding it back because I want them using the GAN on their streams when they influence. I want them to be like, hey, let me take a minute and I'm going to go buy some coin real quick. I want to test this out. I got a little coupon code here. I'm going to go buy some coin, check it out. Hey, that was pretty easy. That's what I want to happen with some of the really big people that are on board. They're already like, yeah, well, do it. Just tell me when you're ready.
Let's do it.
Do it. So we're holding back till those guys get the GAN going. And when they do, it'll be really good. Till then, we're doing some less awesome sources of revenue, which are so far proving, well, you know what, all it takes is, there's a lot of, people that are just like hype that have no substance, a lot of people that influence that are just all bots. We're trying to vet those.
It's trial and error right now, but we've got some pretty cool people lined up.
Yeah, they have some cool people they're moving forward with. Right now, our big focus is influencers, while some of the other things kind of kick in. So influencers will be making videos. Theo's wearing a green shirt. I want to see if he disappears.
You still look at
I think
Irish.
the color's different enough that it's not going to be just a head floating across this.
Oh, that's a hologram right there.
And the head walked in.
It reminds me of Anchorman when he's wearing green pants. He's like, what happened to my legs?
What are you doing?
I'm going downstairs.
Dude, you're a head. You can float around as a head.
Yeah.
And the last time I did that,
Yeah.
Tanya was like, what are you doing?
Head.
That's awful.
Okay, way too much fun. It's not even a Monday, Theo. It's not a Monday. Can't do that on a Tuesday. Is it Taco Tuesday? All right. So,
do you want to play a game?
what game?
I don't know, just come up
No,
with
that's your girl stuff. I don't have any of that game stuff here.
Yeah, we do. We got a whole wheel right there.
The wheel's awful. Let's just go ahead. Let's talk about the wheel.
The
The wheel was first off, I wasn't part of the wheel. The wheel, the second they saw it, could pause it. And now I know Fred didn't cheat because he's proven himself to be legitimate. But most of those questions.
How long do you think until the rollout into restaurants and businesses?
So I hate giving timelines only because the dev team never ceases to surprise me for how long they take to do things. They both heard that. But right now it's Omar and Adrian on the phone from the dev team. So I hate giving timelines. I can tell you what our goal is. Our goal is by the end of the year, straight up, to be in restaurants. Our other goal keeps getting pushed back. Like we have our okay, when's our best case and when's our worst case? Worst case, by the end of the year, we're going to be in venues. Best case, I was hoping that our GAN would have hit on the 1st of September.
Yeah.
Worst case, that's when I hoped. We're already on, what is the 6th? So we're a week off right now on the GAN from best case or worst case scenario. Realistically, looking at the GAN launch, I think so. Right now they're working on a Lola issue, so they're not working on the GAN. If they get the Lola issue banged out today, then that gives them a couple days left of GAN. They got to get right back up to speed. They got to make sure that because they were working on the GAN while they were COVID sick, I want them to double check everything they were doing to make sure they didn't COVID brain break something or do something like, oh, why did I do that? Well, because you had COVID and you didn't know it and you're working like a, Neanderthal. So we've got to, for lack of better words, they weren't in their best state of mind while they were working on it.
Adam said tonight on the first 48, Rob was found in a dumpster because he threatened the devs. Kitson says, don't know if I missed that. What's the issue with Lola?
The issue with Lola is on some of the settings, she is having a hard time, like she's stuttering on a transfer. So she's going to transfer from fail if on certain transaction amounts. We're chasing it down. She's supposed to be exempted from this, and this. They're chasing down the issue to try to find out why that's having a failure. So it is something that as soon as they find it, I'm going to hear an aha. Mm-hmm. Until then, they're troubleshooting, they're debugging. They're working in the test environment right now. And then whatever they discover, the problem is replicated on the test environment, so it's not a unique problem to the live environment. And so they're going to solve it there, and then they're just going to patch the live, and it should be pretty.
Did you do that in an English accent on purpose?
Who?
I don't know. Did I do that in an English accent?
You, right? Not her, not me.
I believe it's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Wow. You have, I mean, when she rides a broom around here, we don't know whether she's a witch or a wizard.
I'm a wizard. Harry. Thank you. I can also talk in a British accent like this one. You just gotta talk like you've got a lot of stuff in your mouth. Oh, that's so shy. I believe you. I'm from the Bronx. Oh wait, there's no Bronx.
She's lost her mind. Yeah, so...
Thank you, mate.
Did you just go as Australian?
I don't know.
It's
Tuesday. It's Tuesday today, isn't it?
In it. Wow.
There you go. I'm here every day.
Wow.
You're welcome.
You guys are creating a monster. She hasn't been on screen in, when's the last time? Like a fucking month? It's been probably a month since she's...
Never talking to you again after that.
Yeah, no, it's rough. What you guys don't know is when Tanya is in the zone and she's like working, you hear random shit coming out of her area because she has no problem talking to herself, singing, just like you're just perplexed. Whereas the only random sounds coming out of my area...
Don't even. You can end the stream. Anyone else have any more questions?
Yeah. So we're looking end of the year for the ecosystem. Worst case, we're shooting to have the GAN out as at the earliest point this week possible. We will still do the soft release to the existing holder base to give it a run through and test it out. Once the GAN is live, she will be she's authorized to release the Kraken on...
It's a she?
You and Angelina.
Oh, gotcha.
On the larger influencers, so the ones that have really, really substantial influence. Yeah, so the more influential influencers. I kill me.
So funny.
So funny. But yeah, so then the big time, or I mean the overwhelming majority of our budget will be released. It is substantial. It's good. We're you should have seen actually her and Angelina. So could we spend I was like, just get to the fucking point. They're asking me for some approval. I'm like, ask yourself if that's a good idea. It's your, it's your budget. And so like, we're thinking that we would like to spend
And by the way, Rob, your hair looks great today.
No, you don't understand. She's like, are you thirsty? I was like, well, I could use like a Mountain Dew. She ran into the kitchen and got me a Mountain Dew, like to butter me up for something she can approve.
Budget.
Yeah, for spending budget. I guess she wanted my blessing on it. Mm-hmm. And so once I said, I was like, I felt like it's out of Step Brothers where they're asking to do the bunk beds. We'll just have so much more room for activities. And so I was like, sure. And then they're like, they just took off. All right, woohoo, yay! Started like, I was like, okay, that just happened. So their budget is pretty generous right now, more than we originally expected. Did we just become best friends? That's her and Angelina for sure.
Yeah.
Those guys, like, they're going like, what is it? You went garage sailing, or what do you call it? Estate
Thrift
sales?
shopping. We go
Thrift
thrift shopping every weekend now.
Yeah, they're definitely in cahoots, which is good because you deserved, it was very male centric around here.
Yeah.
And she helps offset a little bit. But
Too many diddles and only one dad.
Gotta go! End of the day, today's so far a good day. The dev team's working hard. Everybody is back at it. That's all for you guys. All you need to know is when everybody's healthy, we're going to be working our hardest. Obviously, as Rona kind of kicks everybody's ass, or maybe she's already done. Sounds like Angelina's the last one. Oh, fucking Fred.
Go nuts.
Fred. Frederick. So hopefully everyone stays sick. Hopefully you don't get sick. Sorry if you wanted to. You've never got the Rona.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Never had my Rona story.
My daughter's never had the Rona either. So planning on letting the price hit 10 after the GAN. I am. We're not going to throttle it to at least 10 after the GAN. We'll let it go all the way up. Once it hits 10, we'll reevaluate, and if it wants to go up further, we'll let it go further. I know we have a lot of people that have been waiting on the GAN. They're waiting patiently. That's where they want to come in. They know that that's what's going to surge the price anyway, so for them, they weren't, a lot of people hate the way you get into crypto, and we have some holders that are in right now. They're like, I'm going to get into this, and then they're like, oh, this is a pain in the ass. Tell me when the GAN's there, and I'll get in the rest of the way.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like waiting for the GAN, just because they're like, I don't want to go through buying more through those existing things. They're too expensive. They're a pain in the ass. They're just like, I got to convert and then go to Pancake Swap and swap. They don't want to do any of that nonsense.
Yeah.
So
I can't wait to see the GAN launch. I think it's going to be pretty successful, especially with all the people we have lined up.
I think
so
because of how cheap we're making it, I think people that don't even want our token are going to go in through our GAN, get Anubit. Yeah. Some of them are going to cash out to BNB and get into other tokens if they want to go that way, which is fucking fine by us. Yeah, it'll be transaction fees. Everyone will get holders reward. Hopefully they'll still keep some and they'll hold some, but even if they don't, good luck to them. But it's going to be a really easy way to get into, for people to get into crypto. And it's, for those especially that are having a problem with some of the exchanges with their onboarding processes, we're way faster. It's going to be quick. So anyway, we're going to get back to work. Tanya, I don't think she's even worked at all today, so we'll make sure she puts some work in. And
James is fighting words.
Yeah. Wait, I don't know what token that is. There is one called Memes Kung Fu. Memes Kung Fu. Dude.
Gotta go. Adios.
Little drama there. Sorry if I let the cat out of the bag on that one. I'm not opposed. Honestly, we're looking at all these prices, whether it's... I know for you guys, it's nice to see like, oh, we're at 4, we're at 5, we're at 6, 10, 30. I know all of that sounds really good, and I know that makes a big difference to you guys. But at the end of the day, that is all trivial. Where our plan is with what we're building is far beyond that. I know my projection that I have right now is 400 in 18 months. That's our goal. The steam to get there is not like constant, like a straight line. It is literally a loop at the end. So, but we have to build the foundation.
Go home, Coconut Fred. I liked you. Now I don't.
Bruh. No, Fred is fucking... Fred is one of my favorite people. Sorry, I like everybody. Fred, you are cut from a cloth that is rare, my friend.
I didn't get it this season. No, I get it.
Yeah, no, she reads into sarcasm. That's the only language she speaks. Like, the only person that's... You're sarcastic all the time. Theo is a jokester, and you never know what the truth is. And he's not being sarcastic. He's just always tells the opposite of what he really... Like, oh, I'm an hour away. He's a minute away, right?
He literally walks in right after the
Yeah,
call.
you never fucking know. He's a little boy that cried wolf. So I'll stop talking shit about Theo. We're gonna go. We're gonna get back to work. I will have a stream tomorrow. We'll be going over. What I'm gonna do is tomorrow I'm gonna be going over some crypto events that are happening, especially with the market kind of a little shaky right now. What to expect? I've been doing a lot of legwork this weekend, looking what's going on in the world, what's going on in Europe with Russia, with China, how all this is going to affect markets. I've kind of broken down. There's a lot of bullshit out there, so I want to kind of give my spin on it and let you guys see if you agree or disagree with some of my thoughts and my conclusions. And then on Thursday, I'm going to be talking some shit.
Yeah,
And
I'll be there.
I'm going to be talking some
I
shit.
won't be there the day before.
On some people that deserve to get some shit spoken about.
Drama, my
Drama.
favorite.
Yeah, that's why you watch those court TVs. It's well, you're studying how to murder someone apparently,
Yeah.
and you like the drama mama. All right, thank you guys. Clicky lady.
Stay classy, talk some shit. That's how we roll.
That's what